Recording in progress.
Watercooler.
Ba 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 da.
Watercooler. Watercooler.
Ba 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 da. Hey, welcome to Watercooler. Thank you so much for tuning in, hanging out with us. You know how the show goes. I, Chris Lux, am on a kick it with my Corolla digital buds of yesteryear. With me today, we have Matt's chair.
Oh, shit, you're right. Oh, I should change that.
In Austin, Texas. Give it up for Matt Fondelier.
Hey, brother.
And
Wish you said something in the 15 minutes we've all been sitting here talking before the recording started. God
Well, you weren't wiggling around like that.
That's true. It's when the show starts, I start my wiggles.
You were getting the pre-show wiggles out during the intro there. Give a little chair for the people at home. Yeah, some people like it, you know. Maybe Joya likes that. She hates the mouth licks, but she likes Matt's chair squeaks. The next intro, I just want you to do, instead of mouth licks, I want you to do chair. Let's try it right now. Sorry, we're gonna try this right now. So instead of my mouth licks, I want you to just squeak your chair as loud as you can. Here we go.
Watercooler.
He's gonna break something on his body.
Oh, that was nice. All right,
My
let's
light
get
fell.
the
My
Facebook
light fell.
poll going. Matt
was
knocked
very-
his-
very
Matt
aggressive
knocked
with the
his plate
wiggles.
over.
The 4 syllables I can think of are precarious.
Ooh,
All right, mouth
lucky my
licks.
desk didn't
Have
collapse.
some competition. Send those to Joya, Gary. I want to hear what she thinks. All right, all right. Let's hear from everybody else who's here too. Let me introduce everybody. Excuse me. All the way in NoHo, California. Give it up for Mike Dawson.
I'm just here for the Stokens, bro.
Oh, dude,
Just here for the Stokens.
there's no other currency in life, if you ask me.
Well, you get paid in chairs.
Matt
Just
is-
something that
Matt
happened
is a
off
second
air,
chair
but-
now.
And Matt has a chair. But I get Stokens from the chair stuff, so I'm good.
It just,
Patty.
Yeah. It's hard to figure out which chair I'd rather have. One that hurts my ears or one that hurts my eyes. And Matt chose the latter now. All right. And then all the way in Long Beach, California, it's Kaylin Bean.
What's going on?
Hey, Kaylin, welcome back.
Thank
I know
you.
you had a little trip. We're going to
Be
get
back.
into that in just a moment. But lastly but not leastly, all the way in Orange County, California, we also have Gary Smith here.
Hi, partner.
Howdy. Kaylin,
Yeah.
I went over to your place on Thursday.
I heard.
Took the kids out for a little concert in the park action.
Mhm.
And it's like, oh, where's Kaylin? And the response was, he is at Comic-Con handing out cards for his podcast. And I was
That's
like,
sweet.
that is so nice, Kaylin. Letting people know about the water cooler. Going all the way to Comic-Con. So
And
how
I had a couple people at Comic-Con come up to me and recognize me from the Adam Carolla show. And I made sure to say, hey, well, we're still doing our podcast, so come on and listen to the water cooler still. So yeah, there's like 3 or 4 people that recognize me.
Did they start to slowly back away, or did they engage you in that?
They didn't really engage me. It was pretty
Cool, cool.
conversation
We
ending.
got to go, but
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Yeah, oh no, we're still doing it. We're still doing podcasts.
Yeah.
It's really good. Here's the link. No card. Anyway, so Comic-Con, you're not your first one, right?
No, this would have been my third.
What
third
is
Comic-Con.
what is the Comic-Con life for Kaylin Bean, son of Michael Bean?
Son of Galore.
Well, this year was, I mean, it was kind of annoying because I didn't have anywhere to stay for like the first 2 days. So I drove down to San Diego on Thursday, drove back, drove down Friday, drove back, and then drove down Saturday, and then we stayed over a night on Saturday, and then took the kids to the zoo on Sunday. So yeah, I was pretty wiped by the end of all of it. It was, and I was pretty much standing the whole time when I was handing out cards. So that was from like, I don't know, 11:30 to about 6.
Yeah.
And dude, by Sunday, the zoo, my legs were fucking killing me. I mean, I was so tired walking around that zoo. It was tough. It was real tough.
Well,
There's a lot of incline at that zoo. That zoo's
Yeah.
easy to get tired at that zoo.
It's a fantastic zoo.
I hear it's
though.
the
Oh,
best.
it's a great,
it's a-
it's a great
yeah.
zoo,
Great zoo.
no doubt.
It's
But
a
like,
solid zoo.
be prepared to walk hills. If you're
I
And we hit the hills early too, so I was fucking
I see
was
that
dying.
zoo in my near future. I can already tell. But Kaylin, so I don't like plugging another podcast in the first 5 minutes of the show. So let's call it something else. You were at the zoo. We'll call it Giraffe Town. How did you pitch Giraffe Town when you were going around Comic-Con? Like, what was like you meet somebody, you hand them a card. What was give me the soft shoe?
They were all in line to get autographs and pictures with my dad. So
Right.
for the most part,
It's a captive crowd.
Yeah, and my
He's
dad's
the main giraffe, right? That the
main
show's about.
giraffe. Yeah, exactly. And so he talks to the fans that come up for like a really long time, each one of them. So for a good chunk of it, I'm just talking to everyone in line. But once I've handed all those out, then I like kind of move to the front of the booth, and there's a lot of people walking by. And if I see them, because he's got like his pictures of all his movies and stuff behind him. So if they look at it and they go like, oh yeah, oh Michael Biehn, then I'll hand them a card. But I wasn't just passing them out to every single person I saw. But if they kind of recognize them, then I just throw out a card to all those people that weren't waiting in line. But yeah, we were next to the drummer of System of a Down. That was pretty cool.
Oh,
So
nice.
I had to talk to him a little bit.
Does your dad sell merch at Comic-Con? And if so, what?
It's just
Leaving
it's just-
something on the table. You got to make stickers, Kaylin. Stickers,
yeah.
with stickers, low cost and high return.
If he really
they're
wants to
really
sell the
light.
stickers, we have a wonderful Facebook group, which I guess you can just put them up and see what happens.
Dude, I would buy Giraffe Town stickers any day of the
Stickers
week.
is a good idea.
Yeah.
Actually.
Unfortunately, the reason the stickers are being left on the table is Kaylin doesn't have someone's login to Printly.
No, I would honestly
There
print,
might be a
those
Watercooler listener out there, hook
Those-
me up if you're
He's not above
those
it.
sketches you gave us of Johnny Ringo that were framed really nice that you had your dad sign. That would make a fucking sweet sticker with a little cap. I'm just fooling about.
yeah, that's
Just
not
and
bad,
sell
actually.
those for like $3. They
Not bad at
cost,
all.
buy them in bulk, they're 7 cents.
That's actually a pretty good idea. There was, he had one. It was a picture that it looked like that, but it was a different one. And but no, he would just, they'd get an autograph, and there was stills from all of his movies, so they'd pick out which one they wanted and would take a selfie. That's all that he was kind of selling. He
Nice.
technically selling his autograph, so that
Yeah.
a still from a movie or like a poster comes with that.
Totally, I get it. You're just leaving money on the table.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. The stickers. I'm gonna throw that one out there.
Yeah, there's always next year. So
I got a sticker guy. It's called Vistaprint.
I have a way, Kaylin. This, I mean, I know hindsight is 2020 here, but you should have been the photographer, and they hand you the cell phone, and once they hand you their cell phone and it's unlocked, you straight up just subscribe to your podcast as fast as you can.
That
and
is
take their
incredible.
photo.
Man, I should have done
If
it
you
because
could do that
I was
fast.
taking a lot of photos. I should have done that.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I don't know. For next time, like as I said, like I mean, if you really want something effective, then they
Yeah.
could subscribe to Giraffe Town, and you'd have it'd kind of be like when U2 put their album on your phone. Everybody loved that. Like,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
you
yeah,
should be
that
doing
didn't-
that.
Universal
that didn't go wrong
Greatest-
at all.
Yeah,
Greatest PR plan of all time.
yeah. And it was critically acclaimed, and yeah,
Zero blowback.
we all
Next-
loved it.
Next thing you know, they were performing on the roof of NAMM.
That's right.
Right.
That's
I mean, that
Keep on.
was the thing, though. It was, I think that if it was a much better U2 album, people wouldn't have complained so much.
Well,
But
people
by that
still
time, the shit that U2 was putting out was like, are you fucking kidding me? Will you guys take a break?
You think I don't think quality would have mattered. People are now just they don't want to be fed things they don't want to eat
No.
necessarily.
It might not have made a huge difference, but it would have been tiny. People would have been at least said, well, at least it's a decent record. Nobody said that. Everyone said, I got this fucking U2 album stuck on my phone and it sucks. And
That
that's-
fucking
It was the double doozer there that really got people.
when I would fucking plug my phone into my car, my old car, it would just automatically start playing, and it was always like
Oh yeah.
one of those fucking songs. It would play every single time I just plug my phone into my car. I fucking hated U2 ever
See,
since.
that could be your podcast, Kaylin. And I will say, like, as as soon as last year that happened at Jen, and I just looked like, this is still on your phone? What? Blew my mind.
That's funny.
All right. Well, Kaylin, Comic-Con, what was the life like? Is it big as ever? I mean, you seeing all the
I think
lots of costumes.
costumes,
tons of costumes. I kicked myself that I saw one Helldiver, and I should have got the picture with him, but I didn't.
Aw.
But there was only one Helldiver. But yeah, of course, everyone's walking around in their costumes, and I always feel kind of bad for all the people with really shitty costumes. You know, a lot of people just kind of like half-ass it, and like all the makeup sucks and stuff, and I just kind of feel bad, like, you really didn't try with this one, did you? And there's like another guy walking down with like full fucking cosplay on, and it's kind of sad the people that kind of just half-ass their like face paint in their costumes and stuff.
And they have to go around Comic-Con all day with a subpar costume effort all day.
It's okay if
Why
you
you're
just
better off just wearing a black t-shirt and jeans.
right. If you just put like if you just put a shirt on or something, it kind of seemed better than the half-ass costumes.
I will.
But do you think
I
that
will
they
agree.
think they're half-assed?
They
I
have,
bet you
they
know.
have to.
They know.
They have to.
They walk
They're
around
like it's the
happy.
college effort, you know. It's like, well, I'll give it a try.
Here's
I'll
what happened.
I'll pretend.
To me. So years ago, you guys probably remember this. I went as a picture of The Rock from like the 90s. Remember, like the Fanny
Brilliant.
Pack picture. It was so.
Yeah.
It's a pretty popular costume now. So
Mm-hmm.
I did that a while back, and I remember I posted. By the way, when I did that, I just started dating Jen. It might have been our first Halloween together, and we went to a Halloween party, and she was so embarrassed because she's like, nobody's gonna know what you are. I'm like, people are gonna know. I'm wearing a black turtleneck, a fanny pack jeans, and then I would say within 2 minutes of walking into that party, someone stopped me and asked me if I was The Rock, and they loved it. And oh man, just
Did you look at Jen right after?
felt so freaking good.
Yeah, you had
Well,
that's when
there's
you
a- that's
dip
a-
her and
that
kiss
calls-
her, right?
No, that just calls for the slow head turn, and you just got to stare, just deep.
Take
into it.
out
Yeah.
turn, and that's what it calls for.
Slow.
Let's go on.
All right. So anyway, I posted a picture of me in that costume, and it was lit the internet on fire. Lit it aflame.
For
Didn't
sure.
The Rock retweet it?
Yes, he did. Regardless, Joe Coy.
Not since you were in a picture behind Dr. Phil have you starred in such an incredible photo.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That is a great leap to fame too. I mean, you started in the audience at Dr. Phil and
Well,
retweeted by The Rock, bro.
Mm,
But did you start there, or did you start as a PlayStation user?
that's right. I mean,
Wow, that's really
That's a
your
good
first
point.
I
claim
gotta
to
put
fame.
all
Good
these
point.
all these credits together here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
You need a
Or-
reel,
or
bro.
music
You
video
need a
stuff.
reel.
Blink
I need a
182.
yeah.
So
No,
like
it's
water
41.
cooler host is in the top 10, or are we?
Well, he only has like 5, so
Yeah.
we're definitely top 5.
All right, good.
yeah. You
I
guys-
mean, resume is certainly above us if we ask Chris.
yeah, of course. But I mean, look, this show's getting a lot of new listeners now. Hopefully, after Caitlin's Comic-Con appearance. But I remember, so I posted that picture and got a ton
I think
of
it was
comments.
3 or 4
It was,
was the count.
Around there.
well, welcome new listeners.
But how many people did they tell, Dawson?
That's right. That's what it's called. That's what viral is. Everyone's just growing exponentially here.
Mm.
So welcome all you new listeners, all thousands and thousands of you. I posted
you.
the picture and I remember getting a lot of comments, but one just stuck in my craw, and it was Joe Coy. And he, like, everyone loved it. Oh my god, so funny! Oh, brilliant! Blah blah blah. And then Joe Coy just like, you should have shaved. You got to commit. That's all. That's all he wrote.
Wow.
And I was like,
Sometimes the
damn.
best advice is the hardest to
Damn.
hear.
And yeah, because I did the side by side photo of what I was, and I posed the exact same way. And yeah, I had a beard, and The Rock didn't. And he's like, dude, you should have shaved. You got to commit. And I'll never forget that. I was like, damn, I half-assed it, Kaylin. I half-assed it, and I knew it. But I don't want to shave. So I get it. But anyway, what other costumes you saw? Anything that
Yeah, well, I mean, there was
lot of
just
sexy
a ton
ones,
that
right?
that I didn't recognize. Yeah, there's a lot of
Lot
there's
of
a lot
sexy
good-looking
ones?
girls walking around.
yeah. You could say
Yeah,
it.
I mean, there's just a ton that like I
Gary
didn't even
could say it.
recognize. Yeah, that was kind of it for the costumes. I pretty much just stayed in one spot. I didn't really do much. Anytime I kind of veered off, it was all comic books. There wasn't really a lot other than comic books.
It's not
but,
as it's not into the big like the movies and the video games and stuff that it was in.
it must have
like,
been in like
10
different
years ago?
areas.
Okay.
Yeah, it must have been. But oh, that's what I was gonna say. I don't think it was as big as other years because I heard that like Marvel and DC weren't really doing anything.
Oh,
I
they
mean,
didn't
there
even
was
have
like
like a.
I mean, the Fantastic Four was coming out, so but they didn't have like last year fucking Robert Downey Jr. came out as like Doctor Doom. They didn't have anything like that this year. So yeah, it didn't seem as busy as when I went the last time. Um, but yeah, no, it was still cool. It was fun. It was fun talking to people. A lot of
How do
lot of chatty
you
people
let
there.
people know that you're his son? Like, what's your introduction?
Well, it says it on my name tag. It says
Caleb,
Caleb Bean.
Michael's son.
Michael's son.
It says Bean on my name tag, so a lot of
Ah,
people.
okay.
But some
Yeah,
people
that's
didn't
true.
get it, and I'd be talking to them for the podcast for a while and just not mention it, and then it would come up and be like, oh, you're the son. Oh, okay, cool.
I wouldn't even make it past your first name just because it's so unique that, yeah. So
Yeah.
that's good. That's good that they saw the bean and were able to put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
And but I'm glad you had a good time regardless. And yeah, that seems
Aside
like
from
a
the
good place
driving,
for
it
your
was
dad to be.
it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
But the pandas were a little underwhelming at the zoo. That was
Oh God,
that
I
was
thought they
the
were at
big
Comic Con.
Yeah, how are the
No,
ones at
that's
Comic Con?
yeah, they got the pandas back at the San Diego Zoo now, and that's all the girls wanted to see the pandas. We had to go straight there, and of course there's a long ass line to wait to go see them, and then
Oh,
they were
Dude,
just sleeping. The girls didn't
You're-
even care.
I know
It's like,
your oldest daughter that's her favorite panda.
that's
And
her
I remember,
stuffy. Yeah,
I
it's-
remember I would go to your house and she'd be holding that thing and it was just hanging on by a literal thread and it's just like and there was no white. It was just black and gray because the white was just and the fur was like hardened. Like, I think it was what went through the ringer, but she loved it.
She
so
still got
much.
it. She still loves it. I don't know how that thing is still intact, to be honest. But
Yeah,
you guys have your childhood stuffy?
I do not.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
room, believe it or not, you guys, my childhood bedroom is still designed as the set from The Simpsons. That's the craziest thing you'll ever see.
Wow,
Oh
amazing.
man.
Chris, does
Yeah.
Benny have a favorite stuffy?
He has a few. He he names them, and we're.
But is there like
there's got to be
one?
one. There's got to
Is
be
there like
one.
one that's like the
No,
thing?
he has a whole crew. He rolls deep, and he loves
All
them
right.
all. and
Nice.
He'll hold them all ever. Yeah, there's not one that like he.
He likes choices.
You know, there's
All right,
actually
well-
one maybe that rises
Yeah.
above the rest. It was during this past Easter we went to that Irvine Park here.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
And
Sure, yeah, no,
and
love
they
it.
had the midway games, and I tossed like I don't know a ball into a cup or threw a dart at a balloon or whatever it was to win this bunny that looks like it's worth
Farted in a
75
fan.
75 cents. Oh no, I didn't win that one. I spent a lot of money on it though. And it was this bunny that looked like it's worth 75 cents. It's yellow and it's just the cheapest of all his stuffies. And he really connects with that one. He calls it Yellow Bunny.
Probably stuffed with asbestos.
It probably is. It definitely looks like it's toxic, just because it's so cheaply made. But he loves it. He loves it. So
And it's just called Yellow Bunny.
yeah, yellow. But where's Yellow Bunny? Yeah. So
Wow.
yeah, he loves.
If there was
Yellow
ever
Bunny.
a product name that said made in China. Right?
that
Yeah.
he named it. He could name it. It's not like it said Yellow Bunny. on
Oh,
the
it
box.
didn't say yellow bunny on the okay. Okay.
No. It's they hand you a stuffed animal.
Okay. Well, my thinking is that the command of the popular English language is often lost somewhere in the vibe, and
Right.
that would make sense if this was called you win yellow banana.
Right. No, this was named by a 2-year-old, but I'm glad that you think it was also named by a
Okay.
Chinese person.
I want purple monkey.
It's just like- yeah.
No,
purple
yeah.
monkey's actually pretty dope. There is a purple
Yeah.
monkey in a bubblegum tree.
There's got to be a purple monkey,
There absolutely is in the song.
but
is a
it's
banger.
probably
John
not
Legend covered
called
it.
purple monkey.
Yeah. But anyway, we can get that. By the way, midway games. I love me some midway games. I know they're crooked. I
Sure.
know they're a scam, but dude, I freaking love playing them. But now it's just I don't anymore because it's like it's not worth taking the stuffies home. They're just like,
Oh, I
you know,
see.
I'll win some really big stuff. Because I mean, not to brag, but I win.
Wow, it sounds like you're bragging.
No,
Actually.
no,
They're all really big when you're
Okay,
holding.
here we go, Gary. There it is. I set him up for it. But I do win the XLs and
What's your best? What's your best game?
oh, I mean,
Don't say the fucking water gun racing thing.
No,
'cause
no,
that's
that
some
doesn't count.
bullshit.
That doesn't
I don't
count.
play that one. I've won. You throw a softball in like a milk jug.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
That
Throw a
one's fun.
softball into a milk
You
jug.
toss it. You
Toss it.
it.
I was like,
You got to knock it over.
Oh, there, and then the ones where you throw it and you knock 3 over, but you got to knock them all off the
Right.
table. You can't
Now,
you can
Chris-
knock them over, but if they got to
That's some
clear the
skill.
table.
When you say midway games, you're talking about games you'll find on the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk or,
Yeah,
Carnival game.
something like that. Those
to be
I have
confused with
never
Mortal Kombat.
heard. I've never heard the term midway games, and
that's
I'm
what they're
curious,
called.
as
I-
someone
I
who grew up
haven't-
in California,
I
you
haven't
didn't grow
either.
up with that word, right? Somebody just told you midway games, and you understand it, because that seems like an East Coast thing.
No,
would
that
be
was
my
Midway Games was my third word.
was it?
Yeah.
I also heard midway games
Wow.
all the time,
Me
but
too.
I want
Wow.
to say that it was a feature at like Magic Mountain, or it's like a theme park thing where it was specifically the word midway was part of.
See,
its
all of
title.
you, and all of you guys were born and raised in California, so
Might
it's
be a, it might be a
I-
knots thing, Matt.
A knots thing. There you go. That would make perfect
It
sense.
I feel
is-
like knots definitely has.
you
that.
guys also have a larger theme park population down here than exists in the Bay Area when I was growing up. If we wanted to play midway games, we had to go to the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, and
You're saying you had to go a long way to go midway?
2 hours from midway, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but regardless, I mean, what's your Midway game, Matt?
I mean, I'm pretty good at skee ball.
I feel like
I don't
that.
have that on
I
the
don't know.
Why does that count? That was great.
That's a Chuck E.
Yeah,
Cheese,
that
bro.
one.
Yeah,
That's not a midway
yeah.
game.
All right, fine.
I like the one
there
where
has to be
they.
a guy or a girl that
I like.
just-
I like the one where they've got the like, like I don't know, 3 foot wide like fucking bucket that's sitting on an angle, and you have to toss a ball into it, but it can't bounce out.
Oh,
Yeah.
that one's tricky because the person behind the booth, they're like, look how easy it is, and they'll just toss it and they'll
Yep.
just show you. But they're going at like an angle,
Right.
and it's different. Yeah, because those things will bounce out. They're meant to
Oh,
like
yeah,
just bounce out every single time because they bank out, and you have to like. I don't even know what the trick is for that.
Well, I do. I can show you. It's a good one.
Explain it.
It's about where you land it. Like you have to land it close to the front like lip so that it travels like down down
yeah,
like
that's what I think. That's what I thought too.
yeah.
Hmm.
And you
But,
have to
like-
try to put a little backspin on it.
Cracking the code.
I mean, look, the OC fair's coming up. I'm sure I'm
Yeah.
gonna be getting I'm gonna have some midweek. Is it going on right
Oh,
now? or is
Matt's
it coming up?
pissed, dude.
Going
Yeah,
on
I'm
right now.
Super jelly.
It's going
Oh,
on right
sorry,
now.
Matt.
It ends August 17th, and you should have your wife blow in a text to my wife because I've got a
Actually,
bunch of tickets.
Let's go.
yeah, Chris, I'm surprised that Loxy does not have some gigs at the Orange County Fair.
We're not family friendly, man. Yeah,
Well,
we just-
I know
Yeah, have you
people
heard
who
his
play
Diddy
every year.
covers?
Oof. Yeah.
I know people who play every year, and they just did their second set.
Do they do
And
like their ditties?
I'll find out who. You know,
Yeah.
I think you should be doing that.
I mean, I played a family party the other day. Keelan loved it. Said punk butt. It's fine. Yeah, it's going on right now. And Matt, yeah, I'm sorry, I know you're jelly.
It's okay.
Ironically, jelly is like in all the food too.
Yeah,
Like,
it's one of
you're
the best things to
really
get there.
missing out.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a
Um,
jelly-filled event.
Yeah. So, but anyway, I will be playing some midway games at least there, and I look forward to it. Not skee ball though, that doesn't count.
We don't
yeah.
have that there because it's not a midway game.
This is yeah.
All right, all right.
Place. This is a legit.
I don't know, but yeah, it's like when we were talking to Matt about football a long time ago. I forget what you said, but it's right on. Good job, dude.
It was something
Good job.
dumb, dude.
Great
Don't
answer.
worry. Yeah,
Great
don't
answer.
worry.
Great answer. Proud of you. Keeping it real.
Yeah.
I
Keep
mean,
it at
I like
100.
the ones that are kind of like beer pong, where you just kind of throw the ping pong ball into the little pot of water or whatever. Like I'm pretty good at that one.
They
There's
do have
different
the beer pong
variations
one,
of
though.
it. Yeah, yeah.
It's I guess.
Do you guys, were you old enough for all the rock and roll mirrors? I can't tell you how many mirrors that are about 5 by 5, and it's like a mirror tile. And technically, if you get a whole bunch of them, you could make a mirrored wall, and the mirror would be Night Ranger and Styx and Motley Crue.
Those were like phasing out when I was a kid. Like I saw
Okay.
them the first few years, and then by the time I was like 9 or 10, I wasn't seeing those anymore. But I know exactly what you're talking about.
I think if those came back as a prize for the Midway games, I think I'd be playing.
Yeah, they really got
'Cause
up
they're-
the prizes here because
They're just a little bit bigger than your back jean pocket, so you can put it in there. You just got to be careful when you sit down.
I think those
You're
sort of
sitting
phased
on a
out.
mirror. You gotta take it out.
I think those sort of phased out when cocaine became less popular.
It's entirely possible.
Yeah, the mirror. The mirror.
It's entirely impossible that it was a cocaine supported industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember once I won this absurdly giant poop emoji. It took 2 people to carry it, and I was able to get it back to Mikey's house, and I left it there. And I think people just used it as like a beanbag chair or something because it was so big. But I see these guys walking around with those huge bears they'll put over their shoulders, and I'm just like, you're gonna have to get on the shuttle with that and just annoy a ton more people. You're really gonna take that home. What are you
Look,
gonna do?
if you have a daughter with you, no questions, good job, you're doing a great thing. But if you're alone and you're crowding the shuttle with your big Midway bear or even purple monkey, I'll be like, bro, you got to grow up.
You know, Gary's saying the same thing, but even if they did have a daughter, they're still jerks. Maybe even more so. So
Oh, that's because that's science.
it's not my science, but you know, somebody's. Speaking of large crowds, Kalen, I just came back from a large festival in Long Beach, Vans Warped Tour.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
some little
I
story.
saw you. I saw
Yeah.
you on stage too. You had some
What?
access, baby.
I did have some access. I know some
Were you laminated?
groups.
That's not. I'm not blowing a secret, right? I saw that on a story that.
Yeah.
No, it makes perfect sense. Yeah, no, Chris was laminated.
That was straight up lammied, and
It was a flex the way you showed the angle. It was great.
thank you.
I didn't see it.
So
What shows did you see?
here's the thing about Vans Warped Tour. So they announced it, I don't know, a year ago, maybe a little less than a year ago, and it was a huge deal. I grew up going to Vans Warped Tour. I have snuck into many. It was actually the reason we would go, is just to see how we would sneak in this year and watch all of our favorite punk bands growing up. And they announced, this one was interesting. They announced Warped Tour before even announcing the lineup. And
Nice.
it's sold out before the lineup even came out.
Brilliant.
Everybody's like, this is the first, it's time it's back in like, I don't know, 15, 16 years. It's like finally, like, so,
Well, plus all those kids that are our age now have enough money that you can just
That's
sell
right.
it out based on the nostalgia factor.
that's right.
Plus,
the
in
nostalgia
addition
one.
to that, Gary, Gen X was the beginning of Warped Tour.
Right.
And so you've got all the guys that are 10 years older than you that
Yeah.
are fucking buying the tickets as well.
Right. So, and I don't know if you've heard of When We Were Young in Vegas, but it's like all those like emo punk bands growing up. They play big festival. It's huge, right? So of course Warped Tour's
Yeah.
not getting in on this because
They do that 2 weekends now, don't they?
Yeah. they do.
Coachella style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's like it's now its own culture with all these dads and as you said, Gary, people have money that can now spend stuff on their childhood dreams. So, so Warped Tour, after they sell out, they post their lineup, and it is so whack. It, like, you're looking at these like, what? Who are these bands? What is going? None of these
Oh,
bands.
no.
And I knew
Such as?
I knew. Oh, I couldn't even tell you. I
Okay.
knew a lot of.
And it wouldn't even matter.
I knew a lot of people who were very upset, sold their tickets right away. Yeah, they wanted the nostalgia. But here's the thing: what Warped Tour was doing was not, hey, we're trying to create nostalgia for all these older people. No, we are going to pick up where we left off and just try to get these new upcoming
Yeah,
punk
launch
bands
bands like
and
what you were used to.
right, and just like you may not, and just appeal to a younger crowd.
I like that.
Yeah, so it was still a sellout
It's not a
crowd.
money grab in that case. They're playing the long game.
They're playing the long game. They've already announced next year. So so I as Dawson said, I was lamied. So I went for day 2. It was a 2-day festival. I went the second day and thought, okay, well, I'm just gonna walk around, just see these bands I've never heard of, and just see what happens. Matt Edgar performed at Warped Tour as well. So
Nice, dude.
Stand up, which I mean, I snuck into so many Warped Tours with Matt Edgar. The fact that now he was on stage at one was pretty huge.
That's amazing.
So we were walking around. We watched some really good bands. I mean, you know, there are also some really big bands. There's a band called Falling in Reverse that I never really got into, but now I saw them live and I love them. I was like, damn, these guys rip. A band called Cobra Starship, who made that song Snakes on a Plane, but I was more of a fan of their older band Midtown. But yeah, just saw, and I was like looking around like, dude, I walk in like, I don't know any of these bands. It's gonna be lame. And I look out into the crowd from the stage. I don't know if we made that clear.
Yeah.
But I look out and
You see a young rock out there
he didn't shave
with the
though, so it didn't
turtleneck
count.
and the chain.
And they're all singing at the top of their lungs. They all know these songs. They're like dancing. They're so into it. And I just thought, oh, Warped Tour didn't get lame. I did. Like, this is crazy. And then I thought, yeah, what would it be like when I was at Warped Tour and I see like some 40-year-old like walking around like, who are these bands? Like, oh, old man, what do you know?
That's
Yeah.
right.
And that's what it was. So I'm walking around.
Wow.
These kids are having the time of their lives. And I
Saw
mean,
a little bit of a mosh pit going in that video that you posted.
oh, that
it
was a
looked like.
small one.
Yeah.
That was a small one, Caitlin.
That's some good introspective stuff. I like that.
Well,
Is
just
this
like-
the first time you actually felt old? Did you feel old at the time?
No, I feel old a lot now. Like, I mean, there's
Yeah.
some times when I'm just hanging out in the kitchen and I'm just like out of breath.
Sure,
You know?
sure.
It's like, what-
But it never, I guess my point and my question is, it's never so clear how old you are until you see a crowd of 15-year-olds.
yeah. And they're all, I can't connect. And I haven't connected. I was like, what?
Yeah.
What are they doing? What is this? What is this word? They're saying gyat? I don't even know what that is. All right, look it up. And so it was crazy to see just how involved these audiences were. I thought they were no name bands. They're not. They were killer. And the crowd would just go nuts. They're like, okay, well, it made me excited to like, I'll be honest. I used to, when I was in high school and college, I would look up bands all the time. Like, what's the newest band? I just was so thirsty for music. And now I've gotten to the point where it's just like, I don't do that as much anymore. I find out there's like new releases. I don't care as much.
Yeah.
And not that I don't like them when I hear them. It's just, I don't know, that I lost some of that drive that makes me want to go out and search for these bands and find new music.
I think because of Spotify playlists and having multiple speakers in our house and not having children, we have music on all of the time, including contemporary playlists and, you know, lots of all the like top 40s and all that kind of stuff, which some of it is absolute garbage. But every once in a while, you can kind of hook into bands that you wouldn't otherwise know. That's why I could still enjoy a home cello set, is because I know a lot more of those bands because they end up popping up on Spotify all the time.
Yeah. But
Matt, you sing
Double
along when
edged.
Pink Pony Club comes on, all right?
Say that one more time. What's that?
You sing along when Pink Pony Club comes on?
Oh, yeah, dude. Who doesn't?
why wouldn't you? That song is a banger.
It really is. Have you ever seen the video of her where they've like spliced it into her doing it on the Santa Monica boardwalk with like 11 people watching, and then her festival set where there's like 100,000 people singing it for her?
Yeah.
Pretty dope.
Make the arms on your hair stand up. It's pretty sweet.
That's a fucking
Pretty-
dream, man.
Pretty
she's like
fucking dope.
she's playing with
It's
like
easy.
5 guys playing midway games, and then
Yeah,
it goes
exactly.
Nice.
It's like,
A couple guys
I
throwing
like that.
skee-ball.
She's not at a Charles Entertainment tease, Caitlin. Be reasonable.
and but had a blast at Warped Tour, and
Chris, do you keep your laminates?
Well, this was the bracelet. This was that bracelet that you cinch.
Oh, I hate bracelets, dude.
They don't do laminates anymore. These are like those digi
No.
bracelets that you have to like scan, and they have.
You can keep those too, buddy.
Yeah, because the lammies you
I
just
just
hand
saw
off.
this
They
one
figured it
sitting on
out.
the bar. This was a nice lammy to have. I'm going to keep this one. This is from Britt Floyd's Wish You Were Here with Parsons.
That is a pretty cool
Nice.
lammy.
Got a lammy here.
And what I've saved every laminate. The first time I ever got a backstage pass, I was like, holy fuck, this is the awesomest thing in the world. I'm keeping this.
Oh,
I've kept every backstage pass forever.
I have so many, DOS. Actually, for
Good.
every cool thing I was able to do with Corolla, all the car events, all the stuff. And the main reason was, like, there's Matt. What does he have? CrimeCon speaker.
Yeah,
Fucking
good,
speaker,
good.
baby.
Let's go.
Good. Nice to know we're
Gary's getting
simpatico on
his.
this.
Gary's getting
Always
his.
keep your laminates.
Let's see what's Gary gonna hold up. Gary's holding up. Oh, VIP ACS
Yep.
show. See, I have that one too.
No,
oh,
it's not the
Kayla-
show.
for
Family
those-
barbecue, baby.
Oh, that's nice, dude. And then Kalen's for those listening, Kalen's reaching for his. It's a name tag that says Michael's son. Oh, that's great, dude. See, we all got him. We all got him. But anyways, so
Matt, put those skee ball tickets away.
For the
They
record,
don't
I
work
have
here.
way cooler ones. That's just the one that happens to be within arm's reach.
Oh yeah, no, mine's cooler too. I got cooler ones too. Yeah. I'm not gonna, not
So
gonna share
I
the
would-
coolest one.
For the Kroll fans, they know I would go to Monterey with Adam every year, and Adam would get 2 bracelets to get into like this Rolex VIP area, but they didn't have years on them, and they just changed the color. And I collected enough of them to where they cycled it, and I could just use them.
Wow.
Yeah, like it's so I save all my bracelets and laminates, DOS, and you never know if you can reuse them.
I threw my bracelets away.
A little Scotch tape. Oh, you got to keep the braces too.
Yeah, that's why I don't know. I don't like to go to concerts at big concerts of bands that I'm not a huge fan of. The only way I'll go, even if I just get a free ticket, be like, no, it's way out of my way. If there's a backstage pass involved, then if there's a laminate, if we can get it up to laminate level, then I'll go to the show.
There has to be a better.
I'm a snob like that.
I get it.
It's like flying private for the first time.
Or like the stickers, like you stick on your jeans and stuff. They're still like the holographic stickers. I remember
I've kept a few of those.
My friend worked Third Eye Blind's latest tour, and they just everywhere backstage they had pictures of all the band's faces, like the 5 guys, just their faces, because they're not getting laminates. So just remember what they look like when you see them walk around. So
Nice.
they would go lammy free, which I think is a step above.
Good.
Now.
Yeah, that's
Your picture
standard.
is posted all over the place. But they need to figure out a better way a better method than those cinch bracelets that they use pretty much everywhere. It's like the fabric bracelets with like that little piece of plastic that only goes one way. Because man, if you get that thing too tight,
That's it. You're done.
your weekend's ruined.
Those things
The
are
one
weird
that'll
too
really-
because you got to shower with them and stuff. I don't like it.
See, the thing I hate is like the bracelet that is adhesive and the person's not fucking careful about trying to line it up, and then it's just to your arm hair. Like that's
You gotta fold. You gotta do the fold over.
Thank you, Kaylin.
Let me give you
Yeah.
guys a vanity angle that none of you, I guarantee none of you have ever thought of, but as a bracelet wearing dude, and I usually have a watch on this wrist, throwing a wristband on my wrist game, it bothers me, dude. I did
Double
not ask
bracelet?
for that accessory.
Good call.
You
Deuce.
know?
Which would you prefer you have it on?
It doesn't fucking matter whichever hand is closer. I never fucking think about it. I just go.
Left hand, Matt, because most people
Yeah.
wear their watch on their left hand, so it's just one hand of bracelets and one hand bare. Also, if you play
That
guitar,
would be my choice, but I never think I'm just fucking like just fucking put it on.
and then if you're
And I
playing-
usually
you
give
play
him my
guitar.
right hand, my fucking main bracelet hand, and then I got this thing on there, and I'm like, dude, I'm vain. Help me out here, bro.
Yeah, and you put this on too
know?
tight, and I see my.
Can you give me a fucking lammy, bro?
Yeah, you wanna if you play guitar, you want it on your left hand because your right hand you can't. It gets in the way of like palm muting and stuff. You know.
I feel like strumming.
Yeah,
For sure,
yeah,
for sure.
The strumming hand, you don't want that.
You want it on the strumming hand because
but-
you
yeah.
can't get this. Oh yeah, you're right. You don't want it on the
Don't
Strummingham.
want to strumming it. But anyway, so yeah, we're still figuring it out, everybody, until we all get microchipped or just everybody uses Intuit Stadium or Intuit Arena's technology, face recognition technology, and then we won't be sneaking in many places. I'll share a few of the ways I've snuck in a Warped Tour in the Patreon later. But I don't know if they'll still work, but Matt and Joel might make an appearance, or Matt.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, oh, go ahead, Doss.
On the Patreon as well, if there is time, and if not, we can put it off. But I have a great story about a laminate from a shitty event that my friend used to get backstage at Staples for a major concert, and he ended up walking out of the after party with the main artist.
I think we're gonna
I'll
put that
tell
off.
that story.
I think we're gonna put that one off, but
I
thanks.
think you
dude.
just did.
No, I'd love to hear that.
That'll be a
I
Patreon.
love. Yeah, we're gonna talk about our illegal activity in the Patreon because that's
Yeah.
people are cool there. All right, look, I know we didn't get to any comments, and the show's coming to a little close here. Let me do a couple comments before we get out of here. Say
Do it
to the listeners.
It's time for listener
All right. These are comments from our Facebook group. Go to facebook.com/groups/BoboBoyArmy Worldwide LLC. You answer a few questions, and we might let you in. It's my favorite place on the internet, and love this growing community. And once again, welcome new listeners. Hope you join the Facebook group. All right, let's see. Darren Sutton posted a fun scene from Happy Gilmore 2. We've all seen it, so
Nope.
I
I have some thoughts.
I have thoughts about Matt, who hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah, Matt, how
busy.
have you
I'm
not
busy.
seen it yet?
You're the movie
Dude.
guy.
Caitlin's the
Excuse
movie
me.
guy.
Oh yeah, you're one of the movie guys. We know.
They have dinner in this movie, Matt. There is a dinner scene.
I cannot wait.
This is your job, bro.
Wow, dude. I cannot wait. No, my job is to watch the Movie Club movie night choice, which is Burn After Reading, which we'll be discussing later this week. So that is really what people should be watching right now. And then come join us for movie night.
I agree. I mean, that's that. Oh, watch Happy Gilmore 2 as well, because if you haven't, just kidding. No,
So that's the
just
problem that's
kidding. We've
called
all seen
Happy
it.
Gilmore 2 is that just now when you said that people should watch it, you had to say you should watch Happy Gilmore 2 also.
You think that was the issue? I'll tell
Is
you.
that why you haven't watched it, Matt? You have
I'll-
a problem with the name?
That would make sense.
I
Matt.
feel
That
like
would
we've
be-
went a minute 15 too long on this topic.
That would that would be confusing. Except everybody who's hearing the sound of my voice has already seen Happy Gilmore Part 2, so they don't. It doesn't matter
Part 2.
whichever one they thought I said. So
Right.
regardless, watch Happy Gilmore 2. It's delightful, I think. We'll get
Gary,
a flick.
you
We'll
like
get
it?
a flick in one day.
Yeah, it's good. It's. I mean, it's not Citizen Kane, but there's a lot there if you like the first movie. It's great.
Oh, I did. Well, that just reminds me. Working at the booth at Comic-Con, the System of a Down drummer, the guy that he had is like a comic book expert that goes on Pawn Wars or Pawn Stars. That show. He's out in Vegas and he's the comic book expert. So they call him in to, when they bring in a comic book, he evaluates it for them. And I asked him, what's the best comic book movie of all time? And he said, Dark Knight, no question.
No question.
No
wow.
question. It's the Dark Knight.
It's no
And
question.
he's an
There you
expert.
go.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, there you go.
And
Which, by the way, was one of our movie nights. People want to check that out.
well, it is. It's just math, Kaylin. Just simple math that the best movie overall is the best comic book movie overall. So it just
That's
you're-
true. The math checks out.
Let's see. All right. Well, anyway. Oh, by the way, Keelan, when you said Pawn Stars, I thought you said Pond Stars,
So did I.
and I was
Me
like,
too.
"Dang, dude, you should get a reality show going."
Well, it's funny. The guy had a super thick English accent. So he was like, oh, yeah, I did the Porn Stars podcast the other day. I was like, oh. And I didn't know he was the comic book guy. I was like, oh, that's what you're into. Okay, cool. So for like a couple minutes, we were talking about podcasting and the Porn Stars podcast. And yeah, I was like, oh, it's Pawn Stars. Okay, got it. You're not a porn star. Got it. Okay.
Wait, what would it sound like in British accent? Hello, I was just on the Pawn Stars. Yeah, it sounds like porn. Troy Jackson. He posted encounter with Loxamana in the wild last night in Long Beach. He posted a picture of us. Appreciate the love and kindness, even though I was a drunken fangirl. Woof woof. Woof.
Oh,
Show the picture.
Okay. Jeez Louise, dude. I don't know if I can.
Well, come on. I mean, you can't say that there's an encounter with a picture and not expect someone to
Well,
see it.
people can go to the Facebook group. But yeah, you're right. I can make this happen. Here we go.
Oh, I've already seen this picture. It's in our
There
Facebook
we-
group.
There we are. So he just walked in and my band was playing and he's like, "What the?"
Nice.
So he was pretty pumped.
Nice.
He just came up and barked.
I love that.
boy.
That's
Yeah,
fucking.
love
You
it.
should
you buy him
not
a beer?
apologize for your drunken escapades. That is exactly the right move.
Yeah, he was already
Your
set with all the booze. I did offer, and but then in the comments, Tracy Solano wrote, "I saw Chris at the Shell in Long Beach for Night Rider, the concert in the park. He had his kids, so I didn't want to bother him." Well, Tracy, you can bother. Just say what up.
Yeah.
If you see
Yeah.
any of us, say what up.
Just know that
Say
you might
what
be
up.
asked to watch my kid for like 10 minutes
Yeah,
while I
yeah.
go take a leak.
I just got
Yeah.
because
Hey, no, great to meet you. Can you keep an eye on this guy for a minute?
I
gotta
always
go
have to take
care
it.
of
But
some
yeah,
business.
Troy running into me the other night was very cool. He's very gracious. Loves all of you except for one. And
Sorry, man.
no,
My bad.
He loves the show. He loves everybody on the show, and is very, very sweet. So it was cool. It's always fun seeing people out in the wild like that, and then they post in the group. Let's see here. Andrea Owen Wilson says, "Does anyone have a favorite?"
Wow.
You got it.
Nice.
You could just lose your middle name on there, Andrea. I mean, it's gonna unless you want this to be a thing. Andrea writes, "Does anyone have a favorite thing to say? That just rolls off the tongue just right? Mine is cinnamon in it. Give it a few practice rounds. So cinnamon in it, yeah, because it's just
good.
like your tongue's in the front of your mouth there. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, mine is wow.
I always thought one of the coolest words to say, that just felt good on the tongue was fellatio, but
Yeah,
I didn't
that it
really.
does.
It does feel great on the tongue.
Does it? But I don't get to use that word as often or as many places as I want to. So, but when you think
Jesus,
of it,
Chris.
when you think of the word fellatio, it sounds like it should be written in calligraphy. It's just a beautiful word.
I like if you
This is being recorded. Don't say you don't get to use that word as much or as many places as you'd like to. You fucking idiot.
But anyway, fellatio, wonderful, beautiful word.
I always feel like sup
There should be a-
fuckers. That's pretty easy to
That's
say.
a good one. That's a good
Yeah.
one. And
it comes trippingly off the tongue as well.
Indeed.
Sup
Indeed.
fuckers. Yeah.
let's see here.
Speaking of fucker, I made this observation last night when I rewatched Burn After Reading for maybe the 26th time. They call several different characters call each other fucker like 9 fucking times in the movie, and it's really fucking awesome. So watch that and get to movie club. Go on.
All right, last one. Jim Blake writes, "I'm behind, but I'm following Gary's Tech Talk advice. I had to retrieve an email security code to log back into my refrigerator app, 2-factor. I'm back in and set up Face ID so I can check my tomato, lumpia, and ballpark glizzies from anywhere at any time. This makes 2 times I've ever used the camera. The burr is set to freeze." And he posted a picture of his fridge inside, like with the screenshot of the cameras. So there you go. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have that feature. It looks pretty terrible. They got to up the resolution on that. So, but thanks for doing the hard
Well,
work. Jim.
congrats.
You want 4K at fucking 26 degrees? Come on. Be
It's
reasonable.
it looks like a refrigerator full of pixels to me. So
We got enough of those.
yeah, I know. I'm lousy
Pick up
with
any pixels.
All right. Well, anyway, those are our comments, everybody. Thanks for writing in. We appreciate you.
Oh, ooh, ooh.
All
There would
right,
be an
we are-
outro here if this was Patreon.
That's
Just-
right.
That's true.
So why don't we go around the horn, get our plugs in, and then we'll GTFO and start some Patreon recording. And now that we got some momentum, maybe I'll start over there in Austin. Matt, what do you suggest everyone check out?
Please check out patreon.com/watercooler. Hear the second half of this week's episode. It's $5 a month, and we would love the support.
Love it. Caitlin, what about you?
Just fooling about with Michael Bean. throw us a subscribe, and thank you.
Is that if that's what you did at Comic-Con, you have
Well said.
0 new listeners. No, just fooling about. We called it Giraffe Town earlier in this show, but we were talking about just fooling about. It's on YouTube. If you want to see some
2 episodes a week now.
2 episodes a week. If you like Kalen, which I mean, if you listen to this show, you gotta love him. Check it out. All right, Doss, what about you?
Hey, my friends, this is Mike Dawson, and I want you, if you're at Comic-Con or even if you're not at Comic-Con, to check out the podcast Just Fooling About. Dude, it's awesome. My dad's on it. You should totally listen. You know who it was, right? He saved us from the Terminator. Fuck, bro.
You know what?
All right, party. Also, the water cooler.
That's
I was
probably
gonna
how
pull
it should
that
have
and
gone.
use it for a promo until you said my dad. I was like, nope, that one maybe.
Well, still use it. But in its mouth. Yeah, Kalen. I hope you're writing that down.
Yeah, well, I was
Wow,
gonna just grab
that's-
that recording right there. That's
what's called a
professional.
plug.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got a
voiceover
professional VO
trailer
guy
right there.
there.
Yeah, I know.
Can you say
You
Just
guys
Fooling
all
About?
have a professional VO guy, and none of you have ever taken advantage of it.
That's not true.
I will do VOs for you for free. Oh, yes, that's not true. Gary, I've done them for Garrigus, that podcast. Yes,
And we still use them to this day.
I love it.
Yeah, I could actually.
If you guys ever
I
need
could
me, though,
definitely use it
just
just
ask.
fooling about outro. Yeah,
Can
I'm
you
gonna
do-
have to now that you mentioned it.
Yeah.
Can you?
No, it's easy.
Let's
Script
get
it out.
one
Shoot me
clean
an
from
email.
Dawson really quick. Just fooling about. It's better than crack. Here we go.
First off, I want to tell you about this podcast, Just Fooling About, but it's important that I light a joint before I do. Just Fooling About with Michael Bean. Yeah, dude. That's it. That's what I got, man. That was my take.
Clip
Voice
that.
sounds like shit, dude.
I'm just kidding. Loved it. There you go, Kalen. Nice, clean.
I love it when people ask me if I can leave their voicemail message, and I say, okay, but here's the rule. Whatever I say is what you get. And you have to leave it there. And I say some wonderful things. I never make them look really bad, but
Borderline. All right, Gary. What about you?
Well,
that's my
first of all,
favorite
Galen,
Madonna song.
what you were really looking for there was a Just Fooling About outro. But that being said, I would say that everyone should check out Watercooler. We always talk about how for $5 a month you can get the second half of the show, but we don't always talk about the other tiers. One of which, if you subscribe at reasonably close to the time you're listening to this, to the highest tier, you can come to our meetup, which is tomorrow night as this is released. And then anyone who hangs at the meetups are fun. We talk shit and we will answer mostly any question that anyone asks, and we all hang out and they're really fun. And then we go right into our movie club, and anyone who wants to can just kind of hang and watch us record those live. So that's a fun time. So I don't know, check that out if you're interested.
I definitely plan on showing the video of Gary lifting our friend up to see Nicolas Cage's alleged burial site one day.
Now you're really selling it, Matt.
Yep.
That's a good promise. All right, yeah. And by the way, for those wondering, the meetup is whether tonight or tomorrow, I don't know, but it's Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Thursday
Yeah,
night.
6:30.
However you listen to this. Okay, Pacific. Okay,
And it's just like if you're watching this on YouTube, it's just like this screen, but all of our faces are up there, and we don't record the meetups.
No.
So
The
we
meetups
say
are
things.
yeah, the meetups are strictly
would
not
never
recorded,
say.
So we talk shit.
mad shit.
I think we just gave away how people can get us. They can just film.
Well, everyone's cool there though, so it doesn't.
Yeah, everyone's cool there.
It's all good. We should make everybody tell us a very personal secret first.
Yeah.
That's a great
Just to,
idea.
Collateral. Collateral.
Yeah. All right.
And then we brand them, right? Is that what we do?
Yeah.
Go on. Sorry.
We're not a cult, but
Okay.
maybe.
Yeah.
All right. And then as for me, I am playing music at Marina Wine this Saturday night, and I think that's it. So, and check out Skee Ball. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for everything, guys. We'll be back for Patreon. We love you. Adios.
Right on.